Okay, looks like something's happening. I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing the screen or not.
Oh, what was that?
I hope I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to be showing. I'll just move it for now. All right, YouTube. All right, are we live? All right, YouTube. Okay, we are live. All right, are we live? Can you still hear me?
Okay,
Okay, we are
yes.
live. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Nathan. Hi,
Hello.
Lando. Hi, Yerp. Hi, Dead Mouse Awesome. Hi, Red Unready. Recognize some of y'all's names. Thank you for showing up. Do you see the chat, Spencer?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let me rename the stream.
How is everybody doing today?
Yes, how is everyone? Good. Doing okay. Awesome. I don't know how long the delay is, but I hope it's not too bad. I am going to put my video on the screen so people can see what we're doing. Okay, there it is. All right. Hello, everyone. Are you still with me, Spencer?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I hope. Oh, God, it's scary. let me just uh, let me just make sure. Sorry, y'all. It's gonna, the screen's gonna go black for a sec. Sorry, everybody. Just let me do some real quick. Just gotta make sure everything's in the right place. Okay. Okay. Hello, treats. All right, let me make my community post. Make my community post. Oh, bro. Sorry, I gotta like re-sign in and do all this silly stuff.
Oh, party.
Should I put on music or is that silly?
Hey, I don't know.
I guess if we're watching a video, we don't need music. Lando, you're very sweet. I'm glad to be your inspiration. Stream URL. Is this right? I hope it is. Um, what is the Where do I find the live stream link?
Pixelpod, we haven't done anything yet.
Loving the stream so far. I'm glad y'all like. I promise it'll be more entertaining in a few moments. Please don't click off. We are we're just setting up. I'm still figuring everything out. It's always a struggle streaming. Sure. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out, I think. One moment. Almost done, guys. We're almost ready to go. Just let me make sure. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I've posted the stream on my community tab. Okay, yes. All right, all right, all right, all right. Spencer, how are you doing?
I am doing good.
Cool. Me too. Mickey VR, you're very sweet. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, all right, all right. I'm done setting up. We're ready to go. Oh, slow down there. Let me see if I can read the chat. Okay, cool. I can read the chat. I made my community post. What else? Is there anything else we need to do? Oh, should we have our cameras on? I don't know if anyone's going to be able to see. I can put myself, Spencer, but I don't know if I'll be able to show you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. But let me figure this out.
It's probably better if at least one face is on this.
Yes. I'll put mine just so people know this is a reaction.
Yeah.
Where is my camera? All right, y'all can see me. Hopefully. Can y'all see me? I think I'm too big.
Okay,
Oh, there
yeah,
we go.
we can see you.
Okay, cool. There we go. All right, how's that? Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. No. What's up, everybody? Thank you for the love in the beard. Red unready. I hope that's not true, Svistov. Okay, cool. All right. Welcome, everyone. Spencer and I are here to do a reaction stream to my video since no one else wants to react to this, which was kind of the purpose of the video, but not their fault entirely. I get why people don't want to react to this. It's pretty intense. It's pretty serious. I was hoping at least someone was going to make fun of me. You look like Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Thank you. That's a huge compliment. I love Charlie. Have you seen Always Sunny, Spencer?
Okay, so my boyfriend watches it. It's hard for me to get into it, but I know about the implications at least.
Okay, good. Yeah. I love I've been watching it right now. Oh man, so good. Okay. No, I really love your video. Thank you, Soft T. I'm very grateful for you. It doesn't seem like a lot of people do, but we'll get into
Guys,
that.
feel free to like repost the interview and everything. Just spread it around. Like,
Yes, and
all exposure is going to be good at this point.
This live stream in pieces. So if any of y'all have any, this is roadkill, by the way, everybody. Sorry, Spencer, my cat decided to take all the attention away from everyone.
Marble said for some reason the true voice of Max brought me a one-way ticket to Uncanny Valley.
Well, that's good to know. This is roadkill, by the way, everybody.
The acronym GOD stands for Guard Our Descendants. So pretty much this is a cult, but it's an anti-cult.
Correct. Yeah. So we're gonna get into all of it. Like, I'll explain everything as best I can, and if I don't explain it very well today, I will explain it much better um, later this week when I upload a follow-up video. Love you guys. Thank you. I'm glad you like the cat. So, are we ready to go?
I think so.
Is everyone ready to go? Just so you know, everybody, I'm going to be uploading bits and pieces of this stream to my channel. So if you have like any burning questions or burning concerns, please make it clear. And I'm going to take notes with this pen. I'm going to take notes, and I'm going to be sure to address you in the video and also now. But I want to make sure I have your full attention, and y'all are gonna participate and be honest with your feedback. I'd really appreciate it. No mods. This is a pretty small channel right now, so I don't think we need mods. But if someone's misbehaving, I'll ban them myself.
Ooh, we should get merch for God Cult.
Let's hold off on that. merch.
I mean,
merch
yeah,
is,
wait a little bit.
yeah.
Let it get some traction first.
Let's
But
spread the message
I mean,
first.
shit, that'd be some cool merch.
Yes, I would be down to do that, but let's focus on spreading the message first. Uh-oh, something's opening on my computer. Please don't. Okay. Give me one sec, guys, while I make everything nice and clean for me. Sorry. How's the audio? Can y'all hear us okay?
Doing a little mic check for y'all. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes. Can y'all hear us okay? Okay, cool. Pulling up in the God Cult bathrobes. Y'all are silly. All right. Apart from No More, is there any other directories? So No More, I pick No More because it leads to a bunch of other directories, specifically for your country. If you go to the No More website, it should have like every country and then just a bunch of resources under that country. That's why I pick No More. But if you want cult like specific ones, I left the QR codes in this video, which we're going to get into. But the Cult Education Institute by Rick Allen Ross is really good.
About 12 hours of footage.
What made you want to do what you do? I've always wondered your motives. We'll get into that. Let's react to this video first. I'm so confused right now, I'm not gonna lie. 80s babies, we are reacting to my video since no one else is reacting to it, even though this video was intended to be reacted to. Uh-oh, someone said stream went off. Am I still good, Spencer?
Yeah, from what I see.
Okay, and you can still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's just start. Let's just get started. Can you see what I'm streaming, Spencer?
Yes.
Okay. But you're seeing it on the stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So I start the video with a brain hack. Everyone. So what this is doing, it's supposed to make you think I'm hacking your brain. I'm not actually. It's just a QR code that says brain hack. But if you look closely, you can see I include names. Like, I don't know if you can read this. It says, send this video to Mr. Beast. And it just flies through names. So here's Buff Pro. Here's Jacksepticeye. Here's Markiplier. It's barely visible. That's because it's a subliminal message. So that's an actual cult technique we're using. Someone's saying, is y'all's audio cutting off or is it just me?
I guess it's cutting off for them. I'm hearing you through Discord.
That's true. Yes, I had to pause a ton to watch your video. I'm sorry. This was intended for streamers and reaction channels. That's why there's so much pausing involved. Sorry, guys. Ash Cheek says your sound is fine. I don't know though. Audio good for me. I don't know. Dude, are y'all trolling me? Mickey VR, I'm glad you like dissecting it. I appreciate it. Oh, I think my audio is fine now.
There were some people
Never
that
mind,
were trying to like decrypt the 10-hour dancing video.
I guess there's a lot there.
Yeah.
Okay, the stream is fine. All right, cool. So yeah, this QR code is just it's filled with subliminal messages to send to your favorite streamer. Right now we got Markiplier on the screen. Who else? I put PewDiePie, Lex Friedman, Ron Mango, Corpse Husband. There's a lot of people in here, and it just flies through, as y'all will see. So the purpose of that is because this video is meant to be reacted to by streamers. I was hoping influencers were going to react to it for their like Halloween streams because it's kind of spooky. Cold Heart says audio is terrible. It might kill me. Are y'all trolling? What is going on here? 80s Babies says audio is good. Are you trying to kill him? What are y'all talking about here? I'm going to stream the chat. Audio situation is crazy. Oh my gosh. The audio is fine for me. Is it me or is it y'all? Is it me or is it y'all? Tell me now. Audio's fine. Yeah, there you go. Y'all are going to be streamed now. The audio is good. Move on, please. Okay. Siren headphone. Never mind. It was my headphones. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are fucking killing me here. All right. Let's get to it. Quit fucking with me. All right. So I start with the brain hack. QR code says, just kidding. This video is dedicated to Spencer. Okay. So now here is the like brainwashing part with a little disclaimer. Please read the following. Your life may be at risk. So the reason why I put that is because we got trigger warnings here, guys. You got to know your life's at risk. Trigger warnings first. Am I right, Spencer?
100%.
All right. So I put brainwashing, crackers specifically for you, Spencer. Flashing lights, loud music. Because the video is doing all of this. Just so you know, guys, to qualify as a cult, you have to be deceptive. Whereas in this video, I'm being as clear and as transparent as possible. So anyone who thinks I'm actually starting a cult, I would have to be deceptive about it for it to actually qualify as a cult. It's more of an art project meant to mimic a cult. straightforward as always, basically. Am I right, dude? Right, dude? Like, that's literally what I'm doing. I'm just being straightforward. This is a cult recruitment video that's trying to brainwash you. All right. So yeah, but trigger warnings first, because there is flashing lights. I want you all to know that your life could be at risk. What does the second TW mean? I don't know what TW mean. What does TW mean, Spencer?
Trigger warning.
Oh, what does the second crackers? That's for Spencer, because Spencer, do you want to talk about the cracker situation?
Yes. So when I was in the cult, there was a brief period where Camden was basically trying to starve me. Like, he wouldn't allow me to have full meals or anything. So there was like literally over a week where he was giving me nothing but saltines and water because he wanted me to lose weight so I would be quote unquote more attractive and more sought after when he tried to traffic me.
Yes. So that's why I put crackers. And because there's crackers in the video, I figure, well, Spencer might appreciate a trigger warning for crackers. So that's why I put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that from the interview. Thank you, Red on Ready, for watching that.
And yes, the stream will stay up afterwards, and
Yes,
it will be referenced in a future video that Max will put out.
correct. Sorry, Roadkill's messing with my webcam right now. Uh, Thank y'all for the empathy. Yeah, uh, I mean, I can't survive like fasting for more than like 12 hours, so living off crackers, I don't even know. Why on earth did you call him Roadkill? So first of all, it's a her. Roadkill is a she. Her name is Roadkill because she was found on the side of the road, and apparently survived a crash to the. I don't know. I think she survived some kind of incident with the car, and she was found on the side of the road before we adopted her. So that's why her name's Roadkill.
We love all survivors up in here.
Yeah, we love all survivors. Exactly. She's an inspiration. Abzu, you're very kind. Thank you. Wait, is that the Minecraft font? No, this is the Hotline Miami font. It's pretty close though to the Minecraft font. All right. So anyway, we got y'all keep distracting me. So anyway, the text is gonna fly by. So first things first, if you or a loved one is suffering from one of the subjects discussed in this video, please refer to the top link in the description. That's the No More resource. Just because I want it as clear as possible from like the first 3 seconds in the video. If you're suffering from something, I want you to refer to the top link. All right? Here's all the legal stuff. Nothing herein shall be interpreted or construed. We only associate with the links in the description. You are encouraged to re-upload this video to other platforms for legal stuff. All right, here's where like I'm kind of being cute here. We do not take responsibility for any of the following that may occur. This is me being cute. This is me being like kind of like a medicine company where it's like, here's all the symptoms you might experience, but we don't take responsibility for that. But it's also true, like if you're hallucinating, it's probably not a result of my video. Yeah, exactly. If you're having an allergic reaction, it's probably not a result of my video. It's probably just happening to you, and I don't actually take responsibility for that. But yeah, it's to be funny. It's like, if a streamer, so in my mind, a streamer's watching this and they see all these like symptoms, it'll be like, oh, this is scary. What if it's like real? What if this like brainwashing video is real, guys?
Not the dry mouth.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe it does something. But yeah, so this was meant to be reacted to by reaction streamers, and they're supposed to get all like scared and like, ooh, scary. Oh, this Halloween stream is getting spooky, guys. That voice sounds familiar, doesn't it? Uh so this is kind of like more truthful. This video made you utilize thought reform to educate you. So thought reform is that is what cults use to basically change your brain. That is thought reform. And I think it was Robert J. Lifton who introduced all these ideas. So we got milieu control, mystical manipulation, the demand for purity, confession, sacred science, loading the language, doctrine over person, dispensing of existence. I was gonna go over all of this and I still will in the full film, but I thought it would be, cute to put it here because I'm being transparent. I'm trying to let everyone know, hey, we are using cult-like manipulations, thought reform to brainwash you, and this video may utilize some of these. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's like we are using cult techniques to educate about cult techniques. We are showing you their effectiveness without being deceptive about it. Like if I wanted to be deceptive about it, I wouldn't have made the video look all culty, right? Cults usually wear a mask of like beauty and kindness and love, but behind that mask is the true intentions, which is usually like money, status, sex. Is that right, Spencer?
Yes.
Yes. And whereas me, I'm being upfront about it. I'm like, look, guys, I'm using all of these techniques on you to educate you about them. Europe says this is the strangest art project, and I love it so much. I appreciate that. Is what I'm doing making sense now to people? I'm sure. Okay, so I'm sure most of you here have seen the interview. You get what I'm doing. Whereas it's clear the people who watched my video and didn't watch the interview are a little confused. But maybe that's my fault for not being like, I understand YouTube is a platform where people just talk candidly, which is what I'm doing right now. But I prefer being creative and making art projects. Thank you, Duba Old. Is the interview the 4-hour video? Yes. Yes, it is. And everyone here should watch it. That is a very important subject. Am I right, Spencer?
Yes. It was difficult to record too, so
Dude, yeah. We were there till like midnight.
yeah,
You
pretty
can
much.
literally see the time change in the interview.
Yeah, at the very end of it, you'll see like lights from behind me. We had to put spotlights outside of the windows to shine in.
Yes. I will go watch that because your girl is lost. I mean, we're gonna go over everything here. But yeah, the full interview is like the unfiltered story, which I think everyone needs to know about.
Oh, thank you, Botrix Jr.
Yes, you're very kind, Botrix Jr. Thank you. All right. I guess we can continue unless you have more to say, Spencer.
Not really.
Okay. But yes, thought reform was introduced by Robert J. Lifton. These are the techniques that cults use to change your brain. And it's manipulative and it's deceptive, and you do not know when it is happening. And that's what makes it so effective, is that you don't know that it's happening, which we'll get into later. Taylor, you're very kind. I'm glad it helped you get through some rough stuff. All right, let's continue. So then we got this video may utilize called techniques to educate you, which is just all the things that cults do. This video uses some of them, like programming, neuro-linguistic programming, I think it uses, repetitive phrases. And just so you know, not all of these are inherently bad. They are just techniques that cults use. Like, for example, charismatic leadership is not inherently bad, but in the hands of a cult, and if that charismatic leadership is like a narcissist or a psychopath, then it is bad. But yes, this video uses some of these. Trance states definitely, with all like the music and the visuals. Any questions? And if Spencer, if you have anything to add, please interrupt me.
Okay.
I appreciate the positivity in the chat. Thank you, guys. Y'all are very sweet. Thank you. Angela, on Zach and Wayne, I do not have current information on them. I have let the authorities take care of that, and I have to leave it at that because the authorities don't want me to continue with that, with those individuals. So I'm letting the authorities deal with them, even though they haven't dealt with them. But as far as recent updates, I have no idea. I've been told to leave them alone. So, but we will not leave Camden alone. That's for sure.
Definitely not.
Okay. If you are an influencer reacting to this video, you have likely used more than one of these on your audience. Most of you are not cult leaders, but you will soon discover we are pretty close. So that is the reason why I made the video this way. It is so influencers will react to it and show their audience what these cult techniques are. And then hopefully the audience over time will start to recognize some of these patterns in the influencer that is reacting to this, if that makes sense. That's why I say look at actions, not words. Because cult leaders use lots of words to fool you, but their actions show who they truly are. I'm glad that makes sense. Is that for real? Do YouTube? Yes, YouTubers use tons, like us versus them. YouTubers use this all the time. Us versus them mentality all the time. I've used it, like us versus pedophiles. Like it isn't inherently bad, but in the wrong hands, it is absolutely bad. Influencers do have influence. That is correct. And I think a lot of people don't, especially, let's say your favorite influencer is using these on you. You don't see that they're using it on you because you love them. It's a parasocial relationship. You love them. They're your best friend. But you never know. This dude can be friggin' like grooming children. You never know. And that's why you have to look at actions and not words. My favorite influencer is you. Thank you, Dead Mouse. I appreciate that. I have to use us versus them, but that is to like make the statement that pedophiles and people who harm children are our enemies. As a species, they are our enemies. But, you know, some other people use us versus them for like really harmful. I mean, Spencer, I'm sure Camden used us versus them on you.
Oh, 100%. It was always when someone left, they were the new enemy. So it was always, oh, well, this person's coming after us. Like, it was intense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it doesn't have to be bad, or it's not inherently bad, but every single influencer uses cult-like techniques on their audience. That is like, unless they're like a science channel that only like distributes information like Andrew Huberman, unless you are Andrew Huberman, you are likely using one of these. Shout out to Andrew. Really appreciate his podcast. Do you watch Andrew Huberman, Spencer?
I do not.
He's a neuroscientist. Really good guy. Makes very informative podcasts on like how our brain works with just tools for everyday life.
Botrix had a really good question. They asked, do you believe that it is better to leave the work to the authorities or to take matters by your own hands?
I mean, what do you think, Spencer, as someone who tried working with the authorities?
The authorities did not work for me, so at this point, it's had to come to literally screaming our stories out into the void and hoping that y'all see it.
Yes. So I would not do what I'm doing if law enforcement was better. So it's either law enforcement, the law itself. It can be there's probably like a whole, as ChatGPT would say, it's like a multifaceted issue that requires like a lot of like solutions. But the fact of the matter is, it is failing many victims of crime. There are so many injustices that go that just get away free because the law sucks. Law enforcement isn't like, they're not. I don't know what's going on. I'm not in law enforcement, so I don't know where the source of the problems are coming from. But there are certainly issues. Otherwise, my channel would not exist. I would not be doing what I'm doing if it was working. So yeah, it's really disheartening. MamaMax is my favorite public-private detective. I appreciate that, Master Eth. I'm doing my best out here. All right, let's keep going. All right. Any influencer who denies the contents herein is more than likely at least one of the following. So, in my mind, reaction streamers were going to be like,
no, I don't do any of this to my audience. Only you do that. I'm a good guy, guys. Look at me. Look at me. Y'all know me. I'm your best friend, everyone. Hey, I'm your best friend. You know me. You know I'm a good guy. You know I'm a good person.
that's what I imagine in my head. But in reality, they are more likely closer to a cult leader or any of these rather than being your friend. So here we got, I mean, just the list of things they could be if they're denying the contents of this video. Because the contents of this video were built from research of cult psychology. So if you deny any of this, you are probably more than likely one of these. I'm sure there's probably exceptions, but I'm sure they are very rare. Yeah, parasocial life all the way. Because that's you. No influencer is infallible. They've all used one of these. Uh-oh. Spencer?
Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to get this hooked up to my headphones and it's not wanting to work.
Oh, it's okay. Lando, love you too, but like not in like a parasocial way. How did you make the video? I'll go more into that later on, but let's continue. Please refer to the description for further context. So the description is basically just my letter to Spencer about why I made the video the way I made it. So if anyone needed the context, they could just go to the description. And again, in my head, I imagined a lot of streamers weren't going to go to the description and just judge the video as is, which is fine. But it's like you're missing like the literal description of the video, which describes like what the video even is. So if you're confused, you should go to the description, right? I don't know. I thought it was it was creative, fun little cute thing. So Botrix Jr. asks, is your channel going to be named God Cult permanently? I'm probably going to change the name of my channel a few times throughout my my YouTube career. Uh-oh. Sorry. Landon, are you reading the chat, Spencer?
Yes.
They're so silly.
They are.
Yes. Okay. And then, of course, at the end, it says this video is for charity, because it is. Low-key God Cult goes hard as a name. It's honestly sick. Thank you, Comment. I appreciate it. All right, so here we go.
Welcome to your programming. Kindly send this video to your favorite influencer. We will test them on the content of their character. Do not listen to their words. Look at their actions. Let us begin.
Okay.
Chat gremlin, I'm dead.
Does anyone have any questions about what we just saw? Like whether it's the visuals, whether it's what I'm saying, the voice contrast. Yeah, that's.
Oh, thank you, Angela.
Dude, yeah. Spencer, I love your red hair in your podcast. Do you make that with a projector? Yes. Yes, I do most of the visuals with the projector. Wolf God in the middle? No, that's not Wolf God. This is Dora the Devourer from my You Can't Hurt Me project. This is the mask. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, if you look closely, I have it right here. So it's this mask from the You Can't Hurt Me short film. Are the visuals AI generated? Yes, they are. I had ChatGPT help me, and I animated the specific assets. But yeah, I had ChatGPT or DALL-E 3 generate assets, and then I animated them, and then we put them on the projector in front of the character. Bartley Bear, I appreciate that. Thank you. Any other questions on this segment? Does it make sense what I'm saying and why I'm saying it? Like, look at their actions, not their words.
Professional watcher of YouTube, you better be careful. That owl showed up at my door a few days ago.
Dude, right? How long did the process take? Like, to do everything? I don't know, a couple months. But keep in mind, we didn't just film for the trailer. Like, we've also filmed for the full film. So a lot of it is filmed. 39-day streak and proud.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. So no other questions. Yeah, it's fine. I can get behind the meaning. No more questions about what is going on here. I am testing influencers on the content of their character. I imagine this is why no streamers wanted to watch it, is because they don't want to be tested on their character. But I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Forever.
On to the questions. All right, let's do.
Them on the content of their character. Do not listen to their words. Look at their actions.
There's a very specific reason why I say that. Like, because cult leaders use their words to manipulate you. You have to look at their actions over a long period of time. Anyway, y'all get it.
Let us begin.
Y'all get me. Okay, here are the controls. I was just telling everyone here, hey, here's how you pause the video and go frame by frame.
Their action.
So if you get right on the change on the frame, you might just, oh, there it is. Oh, a secret message, guys. What the fuck? He said answer honestly, dude. That's crazy. He hid that in there. It's just to be like a subliminal message, you know? Just be like, answer honestly, guys. Like, be for real. Don't be for fake. Streamers are scared of searching a streaming stuff they haven't already seen, and they like looking at stuff with their audience for the first time. I guess so. And here I put just a little secret message for anyone that caught it. That is like just being for real about what the cult's about. Guard our descendants. Kind of a wholesome cult, if you ask me. If Lex Friedman actually watches this, there will be no reactions to analyze because he is a robot. No hate. This is a meme he acknowledges. I disagree. I think Lex would have a lot to say about this. I think we would have a great conversation together. I would love to have a conversation. Do you know who Lex Friedman is, Spencer?
Somewhat. I just don't really have many YouTubers that I've been watching too much lately.
It's okay. He's a podcaster. He does like important subjects and speaks to experts in the field.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge to be siphoned from his channel. That's why I say, like, at the end, he's like a very important voice. Anyway, I know the voice is processed, but more or less, how do you do your narrating? Like, how would it sound without the processing? So usually I do the voiceovers in the morning when my voice is like really low. And then I'll do a Wim Hof breathing exercise that makes it go even lower. So that gets you like the best performance. And then of course Oddscure makes it all like crispy and deep and beautiful. Angela says, how many podcasts are you planning to make? We'll see. We'll see. I would like to make more with the other Camden survivors, if any are willing. But we'll see. Right now, my top priority is putting the survivors together for the legal case. Do you have anything on this, Spencer?
Not really.
Okay. Your voice range is actually astounding. Thank you, Pixelpon. I appreciate it. But yeah, so this segment was basically just a tutorial for the streaming channels so they know, because I know a lot of people don't know how to go frame by frame on YouTube. So yeah, that's what it's there for. What did Sylphit do to get the hate? Sylphit is one of my best friends. And he was like one of my first patrons like ever. So I don't know, we just became friends, and ever since I just wanted to give him a little like shout out at the end of every video. Just like it's like a I love you Sylphit, but it's instead of I love you, it's fuck you Sylphit. Do you know the meme they're talking about, Spencer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
Because I myself have often wondered.
Yes, it's a friendship for sure. Sylphit is my friend. One of my best friends. So, anyway, let's continue.
If God appeared before you and told you to sacrifice a child, would you do it?
Okay, does everyone know why I'm asking this question? Does anyone know about Abraham? Or
Yes.
yeah. It happened in the Bible, right? Exactly. Like, so religion, I don't know. So I know, Spencer, you have your opinions on Christianity. I am not going to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be like reject any beliefs out here. I'm just saying, if you killed a kid and said God told me to, you are probably one of these on screen here. Either drugged, psychotic, senile, sleep deprived, or schizophrenic. In the real world, correct.
Yes, God did say psych.
Correct. So we'll talk more about that in a sec. Figment Forever. That is very interesting. I would love to have you ask questions or give us more information if you're down to do so. And more of your feedback, please. If you actually have a master's in psychology, that would be very good to have your feedback. Children need to be saved. Exactly, Angela. That's what I'm trying to... That's like my whole friggin' reason why my channel exists. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Children need to be saved. Like, it's like, why are you going all these lengths and making these videos like you do? Because children need to be saved, guys. Don't we all know this? We should all know this. It is literally written in our DNA. And the fact that any of us would reject that or think anything is above that is ridiculous. Children need to be saved above all else. Any disagreement there, Spencer?
Nope.
Dude, right? Like the whole purpose of life from a biological perspective is to propagate and ensure the survival of future generations. Like, that is the Bible according to our DNA. Right, guys? Like, am I wrong here? This is all science. All right? This is all science, just through the lens of a experimental filmmaker. My counselor was in a cult. They are everywhere all the time. Exactly. Pandy has
Yep.
it right on, right on. They are everywhere. That is what I'm trying to tell everyone. What about RNA? RNA is important too. What was it? Ribonucleic acid? That's important too, everybody. DNA, RNA, all these science stuff, guys. It's important. I'm just trying to put it in like an artistic format for everyone. I agree 100%. Protect me, please. Okay, Lord Indigo. Would be more than happy to help in any way. Some of my contacts could offer some insights into how they've helped others, and a few recently helped me with the twin flames. That's awesome. I would love to know more.
Mickey VR. Oof. They said there's a cultist group near my kindergarten. They would try and talk to us, but the memory is very faint.
Oh, yeah, that's scary. Yeah, be wary of anyone talking to children. That's like... Yeah, that's a little crazy and very dangerous. Yeah, any more questions on why I asked this question? Why this is my first question? Does it make sense? Why does the biblical God tell Abraham to sacrifice his own child and then say it's just a prank, bro? I understand there's supposed to be a lesson in there somewhere, but if any God is telling you to sacrifice your kid, you tell that God, fuck you, get out of my face. That's my kid.
To me, it reminds me of when I was a kid and my family was telling me to listen to other relatives, and they were like, they tell you to get on the pot and shit, you better take a shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So I don't know if any of you are like have masters in theology, but what was the point of that story? So God could be like, wait, but don't actually kill kids because that's bad, even if I tell you to. Like, I don't. Okay, it was to prove his devotion. Gotcha. All right. Well, that is literally like cult leadership. Is like, prove your devotion to me. Sacrifice your kid. No. No, I don't like that. That is against our biology. We don't sacrifice our kid no matter what man tells you to, no matter what book tells you to. It doesn't matter. You don't sacrifice kids. That's my stance. Also, the Isaac thing has varied interpretations. Something to do with the Canaanites. Hey, I gave my opinion. I only believe in science, guys. And I think we all should. Any questions? Any comments? Spencer, do you have anything to add?
Someone had asked, what about non-religious cults?
I mean, so the main thing you want to look for is destructive cults. So there are some, I think there are some benign cults, although you don't want to be, you don't want to be in anyone's control, even if they're like sharing positive messages. I don't want you to be in my control. Like, I want everyone to be free thinkers. So I would say best to stay away from cults, whether they are religious or not. Because to qualify as a cult, they have to be, they have to meet like a certain amount of criteria. I forgot what Rick Ross told me, but I'll talk more about that in the film. Parts of Satanism doesn't count as a cult, right? Spencer?
Depends on which Satanism you're following. If you're following the Satanic Temple, then you're just a spicy atheist.
There you go. I don't know much about Satanism. God cult, the only cult that gives you the option to join, right? Exactly. Like, I'm not being deceptive. I'm being upfront with y'all. Y'all are sweet. Ryan Montgomery. I haven't heard of him, but I would consider reaching out to him. Cults and religions prey on the young and vulnerable. As a child, I was forced into the Church of Christ by community pressure, under threat of exclusion from help. Yeah, that's typical cult-like behavior. I'm not saying all religions count as cults. Not all do, but many do also use cult-like techniques. But I mean, there's a lot of things that uses cult-like techniques. Like even the military uses cult-like techniques. That doesn't necessarily mean they are a cult. They too are upfront with you about what is going to happen to you. Yeah, it's just my objective is to let everyone know, hey, there's a lot of people out there in groups out there using cult-like manipulations on you guys. Maybe we should deprogram from all these things and focus on our children. Can we do that? Am I live? Spencer, can you hear me? Am I back?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I guess my internet shit out for a second. So this is why I don't stream, is because shit like this happens all the time, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm connected by Ethernet. So I'm going to take a bathroom break, guys. I hope that's okay. Spencer, are you okay just chatting with the chat?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All righty. Ooh, and Angela, you asked about the Camden Fang video. That was actually a video that was primarily used to make us believe more so in the supernatural. It he just kept sending it to people that were like more so on the fence about things, and the fact that we wanted to believe it made it look more real to us. So, yeah. See. Auntie Spencer time, I'm dead. Y'all are the absolute sweetest. Oh my gosh. Thoughts on crystals. Okay, so I technically consider myself a non-magic witch. It's more of like, oh, well, this represents this, and this is what I want in my life. So when I look at this, this is what I'll feel. So it's more so for me wearing the crystal and saying, this is what will remind me I need to focus on this. Yes, you can give me a virtual hug. Yes, yes, group hug everybody.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry,
Yeah,
everybody.
Lily, I cannot find your question. If you can resend it, we can answer it. Oh, thank you, Pandy.
Yeah, Pandy, that was very sweet. Thank you. It does. I'm sure it took Spencer more than a lot to be able to do everything she's doing. What's up, y'all?
Again, y'all are the fucking sweetest. Oh my goodness.
Yes, thank y'all. Mama has returned. I'm here. Are y'all ready to keep going? Is what I'm doing making sense? All right.
C. The answer is C, everybody.
On an exoplanet far away, two extraterrestrial factions of the same primitive species are at war with each other. They are both guilty for spilling the blood of children. Based on the pattern among this species, who will win the war?
All right. Does everyone understand what this is referencing? Zetcha, you are correct, but does anyone? Yes. Dead Mouse is yes. Is this Israel? This is a direct reference to Israel versus Palestine. Israel is the internationally recognized faction, and Palestine is the non-member observer faction. Does everyone know why I put this in here? I think it makes sense to me, but if anyone's confused, are you confused, Spencer?
No.
Yeah. What is the pattern among a species that kills its own children? What kind of species is willing to destroy future generations? What happens to a species that does that?
They just end up killing each other.
Exactly. Contextualize. So a pattern among a species that not only wages war on each other, but is willing to kill the offspring of the other side, which are potential future generations being killed off. That will result in the species extinction, unless anyone can argue against that. Violence breeds violence, exactly. I'm not sure what Lily Mansfield is. Do you know what that is, Spencer? Spencer, did I lose you?
No, sorry, I'm reading chat.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Hello, professional watcher YouTube.
Hi, Spencer. I love your profile picture too, professional watcher.
Yes, 100%.
Dude, yeah, children are the most vulnerable, and yet they are the most important. Like,
Children are also the easiest to manipulate. So when it comes to groups like what I was a part of, they want you as young as they can get you so that when you have kids, you teach them everything you've learned from that group.
absolutely.
Oh, Angela, that is a good question. I actually grew up with a relative of Max. So they reached out to him and yeah, we took it from there.
Yes. So Spencer and I are from the same hometown. And yeah, she was able to contact me through a relative. Oh, okay, Lily. Okay, sorry. I thought Figment was like referencing a book or something. I didn't know. Lily Mansfield sounded like an important name. So that's why I was like a little confused. Sorry. Anyway, shall we continue? Does everyone agree that Israel and Palestine are both guilty for spilling the blood of children, and that's bad for our species as a whole?
I agree.
I mean, any disagreements, I'm more than happy to fight you. I will fight you to the death. Well put. We're all good? Okay, cool. Cool.
If you were being brainwashed, do you think you could tell?
Do you know, does everyone know does everyone know what the point of this question is? Spencer, do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, you cannot tell if you are being brainwashed. If you are being successfully brainwashed, you could not tell. If I wanted to make this video actually be deceptive and brainwashy, I wouldn't have been upfront with you about brainwashing you. I probably would have made a talking head video and told you I love you and that you're my best friend and that you got to give me all your money for me to survive. Otherwise, you don't love me if you don't give me all your money. Am I right, Spencer?
Yes.
Yes. So,
And then Professional Watcher of YouTube asked, isn't brainwashing extremely hard to recover from, and isn't it nearly impossible to tell? Yes. So recovering from the brainwashing that I was put under, was really difficult because I did believe that all of these supernatural creatures existed. There was points where when Camden told me that the Leviathans were after me, that I could have swore that I heard shit outside. Like it can genuinely make you paranoid to the point where you're questioning yourself. And it takes a while to deprogram your brain from that. With me, I was able to do it really fast, but for others, it can take a long time. It can take months to even a few years.
absolutely. The biggest thing the cult experts told me to get across to everyone is that no one is immune to brainwashing. No one is immune to coercive persuasion. We are all social creatures, and we are vulnerable to social manipulation. And that is everyone. No one is immune to it. So that was kind of the point of this question. I think Spencer explained it pretty well. So let's continue.
Thank you for your submission. Here are the correct answers. As previously discussed, your test scores will not be determined by your answers. It will be based on your behavior. Please proceed to the next section to complete your programming.
Pretty self-explanatory, I think. Just again, emphasizing that we should be looking at behaviors and not words, because there's a lot of people that use their words to benefit themselves and hurt others, even when it's not the truth. I'm sure, Spencer, you've experienced that many times with Camden.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you make that art, Max? It's kick-ass. I'm glad you like it. It was AI generated. I prompted it, though. If you want to credit me for prompting the AI art. But yeah, I did the projection and the character and the animation and the yeah, all the animation is me. Okay, whoa, slow down there. Let's continue. So which AI? It was Dolly 3. That's the ChatGPT image generator. Okay, so October 27th, 2033, humanity will destroy itself. The cult can't be complete unless we have a doomsday scenario. So I decided to make us a doomsday scenario 10 years from now. Now I'm not like, let's be clear. I don't think the world is going to end. I think humanity will find a way. Steve, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. Personally, I think humanity will survive. I think we'll make it as long as we keep prioritizing children over everything else. I think we'll make it through. But it can't be a cult without a good old doomsday scenario. And I made it as realistic as I could. So if you read, I don't know who read all of this, but God cult beseeches you to lend us your minds and hearts for the grave matters that lay before us. The world stands on the brink of irreversible ruin, a cataclysmic abyss that shall claim us not in millennia, not in centuries, but within mere decades. We lay forth herein scientific evidence hardened by empirical scrutiny to prove that humanity's end is inescapable unless we fundamentally transform the way we educate and empower the most vulnerable and important among us, our children. I do believe in this. I do believe if we do not take better care of our children, magnitudes of destruction only increase over time as technology accelerates. If we do not prepare our children for that, we're going to go extinct. That is my belief based on the power of technology and magnitudes of destruction. Does anyone disagree with me? Does anyone want to fight? Spencer, are you trying to fight with me?
Hey, I agree. I mean...
All right, cool. Yeah, I feel like it's inarguable. Humanity will kill itself if we don't prepare our children for the godlike powers they're going to wield in the future. Again, magnitudes of destruction only increase over time as technology advances. Discord jump scare. Sorry, everybody. What is going on? All right. Sorry, everybody. Discordian. All right. Destructive leaders exploit psychological manipulation techniques such as love bombing, isolation, and thought reform to amass power and followers, posing a broad risk to societal and global stability. Neuroscientific studies reveal that these manipulations can severely impair cognitive function and critical thinking, amplifying geopolitical tensions, undermining scientific discourse, and diverting essential resources. These leaders accelerate our descent into chaos, furthermore neglected and marginalized children, already susceptible to extremist ideologies, become prime targets for these destructive figures, thereby perpetuating a cycle of ruin. Does anyone disagree with me? Does anyone disagree with me? I'm down to throw down. Sound like a court document.
Me just standing right in front of you, just smacking my hand with a paddle.
I feel like you can't argue with any of this stuff. It's all true. I don't disagree, but I want to fig it. I want to fig it with you too, professional watcher. Every world leader has been terrible. Right? Dude, who the fuck are our world leaders right now? Like narcissists, possible pedophiles, power-hungry psychos? Like, did we choose these world leaders, really? Like, I feel like there might be a few good ones somewhere, some of these countries. New Zealand seems cool. I don't know who the leader is, but New Zealand as a country seems like a good country. I don't know. A lot of country and a lot of nation leaders are like narcissists. And that's pretty scary. What do you think, Spencer?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's entire documentaries about every world leader, basically. So I don't need to go too much into it. I'm just saying it starts with children. And the world leaders of the future, they're going to be able to wipe out the entire world with less than a nuclear bomb, all right? It's pretty scary. And I think we need to ensure that all of our children are protected and nurtured and raised properly, so that way the leaders of tomorrow will not kill us. Does anyone disagree? Steve, you're exactly. It's becoming increasingly concerning. Exactly. Many world leaders use, again, cult manipulations to dominate media, to dominate their audience, their followers, their country. Sometimes Kim Jong-un is undoubtedly a cult leader. Probably in like the most literal form you can get, an authoritarian figure. No questions, no arguments. Cool. Let's keep going.
Forever make this point. New Zealand is the one place on earth that seems to have its stuff together. Mostly that's why every billionaire wants citizenship along with houses and bunkers there.
Dude, right? Exactly. Like if I was a billionaire, that's where I'd be. Is freaking New Zealand. So basically it's just the same thing, just divulging into like artificial intelligence, geopolitical conflicts. There's global warming here. I'm sure the scientific evidence for that speaks for itself. We don't need to argue about that one. Nearly 1 in 3 children globally are living in poverty or were subjected to some form of exploitation. These are very concerning numbers for a species that is like trying to become interstellar and has nuclear firepower and is about to create a new form of intelligence. I don't think as a species we are I don't think we're prepared for any of this, really. I think there's some leaders that know all this and are trying to like steer the course the right way, but I believe it has to be children. Like our children are going to be the ones like facing these issues like head on, and they need to be like, we need to do better, guys. Am I right? We need to do better. I think we can do it.
Yeah, we're ripping this planet apart pretty much.
Dude, exactly. Like, yeah, I think our children will save us, but I mean, I think we need to do a better job if that's going to happen. Gen Z is already facing so much already. Exactly. Like, God, I mean, not just us, but our generation and previous generations have created so many issues for us, and it is the future generations that are going to pay the price. And we need to, as a species, we need to ensure that they are prepared. And I think with AI, we can do it. I think if we steer AI the right way and use it to educate children and keep children safe, we can do it, guys. We can survive. All right?
See, one of the things that I've noticed about my sister's generation, which is Gen Alpha,
Mhm.
is they've already been like fighting and protesting shit. Like when it came down to schools trying to, ban talking about gender identity and stuff. Like, and there were kids doing full-on walkouts, like 10-year-old kids doing this, fighting for their future. And it's really refreshing to see that and know that they're already holding their own.
Yes, I agree. Future generations are already like, they know the issue. I think they're at least a little bit aware of the issues they're going to have to tackle. And it is our duty to like ensure they are prepared for that. Any questions? Any concerns? Is everything I'm saying making sense? Do I sound like a cult leader? Tell me what you think, guys. Give me your feedback. Chat. I wanna hear what you have to say. So I'm sure if you wanted to read this, you already have. Yeah, I'm just saying it's imperative we take better care of our children and educate them and make sure everything is good.
Ooh, Botrix asked, what should be the minimum age to interact on social media? That's a really difficult question.
Yeah, I would.
Um,
Spencer, you go ahead.
I thinking as somebody that does want to have kids one day, I probably would try to keep my kids off of social media until they're like 15, but we all know that that's probably not going to happen. So, um, I don't know. It's more so about not full on limiting them, but teaching them internet safety rather than trying to keep them off of it altogether.
I'm with you there. When I have kids, I'm not letting them on social media like until they're 18.
Yeah.
Even like as a teenager, maybe if there's like maybe in the future if their school has like a community social media thing and it's all like vetted and you have to be like a student to be on there, maybe. But as far as like Twitter, Instagram, hell no. I would not let my kid on anything. Like I know Mark Zuckerberg is doing his best, but I think regardless of what he's doing, our actions on vulnerable minds, it's too damaging. It's too damaging on vulnerable minds. I don't think humans were ever meant to have social media.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was like curated by AI and the AI knew like what you needed to see to like improve your cognitive health or whatever, then maybe. But until then, just like the internet is just like a chasm of like everything. Like you're basically rolling the dice if you put your kid in front of a screen.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all on the same page, chat. You think Zuck is trying to do good? So I've seen a few interviews of Mark Zuckerberg. I think he means well. I I do think he does prioritize. I mean, I think him as a person prioritizes technology, which is not a bad thing, but I think he should be prioritizing children first. But he has a company, and all companies prioritize profit over everything else, which is really can be really harmful. I think there needs to be some rules where corporations should prioritize children over profit. And I'm sure,
Most definitely.
yeah, I'm sure the government is like has tried putting things in place, but it's not enough. Mama Max, would you be discussing about cartels because most of them may be part of the topic you're discussing? I mean, yeah. I mean, when it comes to cults or destructive groups, like there's a lot. There's a lot of them. The cartel is included in that. Any type of drug, weapon, or human trafficking is part of that. They all use cult-like techniques to brainwash people and to persuade people to do their bidding, or to persuade people that they're the good guys or whatever they're doing. Any updates for the Stomper? I've talked about this a few times. I'm not continuing that just because the Stomper was a kid. So we handed everything to the authorities. And that's how I'm leaving it. Because now I'm on Camden's ass. And I will not let go of Camden until he is behind bars.
And by the way, if any of y'all live in that area, print his face out. Put flyers everywhere. Like, everybody out there needs to know that he's there because he has gone after other minors that live in the area.
Mm-hmm. On that topic as well, Spencer, I was going to send the follow-up video to the media outlets over there, just so
Okay.
just so they are aware that there is a figure out there that is exploiting minors.
Yeah.
The lack of mental health support for children is a big problem. I mean, there's so many friggin' problems involving children that we need to fix. You're absolutely right. So yeah, join us, guys. This is our cult. We're trying to help children. We're not actually a cult though. We're just well, I'm a filmmaker. Spencer is a survivor. And together,
Ooh, Anna asked if Camden has a criminal record. He does not, because he's also been using an alias, but he's been reported to the FBI from me, local police by Kayla because she lives in the same area, or did live in the same area, I should say. And then one of the other members in a different state filed a report that went to CPS and the local police in Camden's area.
not actually cult though. Not gonna lie, Max. This is meta as fuck. I'm glad you think so. Yes. Fuck Camden. We're gonna get his ass.
Yeah.
I would say one of the things that
So this is the legend, Rick Allen Ross. As you can see, I'm here in the corner. Oh, well, I'm blocking. As you can see, I'm right here interviewing him. Many of the ideas for this project came from him and the other cult experts. Yeah, he has a lot of good information. His book Cults Inside Out is really good. I highly recommend to everyone who wants to know more about cult-like techniques. He is a legend.
Really bothers me, and that I think about, and I've been confronted with this situation many times. Are minor children recruited by destructive cults online?
So that is the main reason why I wanted him, is because his current work is about digital cults using like social media, pretending to be like using parasocial relationships to their advantage. And that is in line with the Spencer, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. That is in line with the video and what I'm trying to talk about here. Like, dude, guys, this is a big problem. Like, children everywhere are at risk. There are cults, there are pedophiles, there are human traffickers everywhere on the internet. Like, I'm not trying to fearmonger here. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, this is a very serious issue, and we are not doing enough to protect children. That's kind of the point of my channel. That's why I've been doing this for so long. That's why I continue to do it. This is a huge problem. Spencer, do you have anything to add to that?
Nope.
I mean, you're a literal survivor of the circumstances he is talking about. It's, this is real. We are real. We are real, guys.
Children deserve to
Does
know that there is
Camden have any Facebook or Twitter accounts to find? I have been looking around. The most recent Facebook page that he did have was under the name Sincade Dominic. Usually he prefers to use the last name Damon when it comes to the cult, but we have not found anything recently. So he's likely using something even more anonymous, like Discord or something. Or he could still be on Kick, who knows?
We'll find him. He's not getting away from us.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that a lot of parents nowadays are considered toxic if they even try to monitor their children's online presence, and plenty don't even bother. They just let their children run free. Exactly. We can't be doing this. Like, that's why I'm trying to like tell everyone, parents, look at my channel. God, you don't even have to look at my channel. Look at the friggin' news. Like, there's, we need to do better. All of us need to do better. I can do better. I'm going to do better, guys. Not to cause a fight, but what could authorities do online that wouldn't cause backlash, since the internet is supposed to be open free? I mean, if anyone's doing anything illegal, it has to be taken down. The government seizes shit on the internet all the time. So they need to do a better job of like identifying. Hopefully with AI they will, but who knows? Maybe they'll fuck that up too.
danger out there. You shouldn't be walking through the world blindly thinking that everything is just sunshine and rainbows. Because the sad reality is the world is a terrifying place at the end of the day.
So, I want to make it clear, Spencer, did you ever have a conversation with Rick Ross?
With who?
Rick Allen Ross, the cult expert in the video?
I have not.
Correct. So, Spencer and Rick Allen Ross have never had a conversation together, and yet these two very different people are talking about the exact same situation. Children are in danger in the online world, and parents need to know this. because it doesn't feel like they know. This is a pattern, and we need to be doing more to educate the public about these patterns. I will keep doing my best. That's why I'm doing this live stream, and that's why I'm going to make a follow-up. And if any of you have suggestions, please let me know. Does anyone have any questions, any comments or concerns?
I don't think anyone does, but have a good one, Mike.
See you, Mike. I'm eating corn right now, and it's delicious.
Oh, Angela, when I first saw the missing poster, like I was with Camden when I first saw it. I was so disgusted because of the pictures my family chose of me.
Master Eth asked, Max, have you personally reached out to any YouTubers about this? Yes, I have reached out to multiple. They are all apprehensive. I don't want to say I don't blame them. I think the YouTubers I reached out to should be covering the story regardless, because it could make a huge impact and potentially save children's lives. And I've made that clear with them, but they are apprehensive, and my current solution is make the follow-up video and discuss it further, and discuss it more in a way that's more accessible to talk to Charlie. Dead Mouse, I did talk to Charlie, and I will still be talking to him. But we will see. We will see if there is any action or if there is just inaction. I will keep doing my best.
Orlando asked what I felt when I first saw myself in the missing poster. It was just literally exasperating to me because I knew my family was looking for me, but I was just like, ugh, God damn it, there's a whole missing poster. Like I was pretty like pissed off about it.
Dead Mouse, I will keep trying to convince him. I will keep trying to convince all of them I have talked to. But I understand this trailer is a little too on the edge. So we'll see if the follow-up will be any more convincing. Simon asks if anyone on Twitter has talked about Quinn yet. I haven't seen anything. Have you, Spencer?
I really have not. And whenever you spell it, it's Cuinn. Like he uses the C as a Q, and it's really weird.
Yeah, Twitter drama is a little more sellable than this story, even though this one is infinitely more important. But I will not stop trying. And if there is just complete non-compliance, if there is complete inaction, I will make that public. Because I think influencers, even if they're not destructive, being inactive to injustice, I feel, is in of itself harmful. Exactly. People don't care until it affects them. And I know this is shitty, but if if they don't cover it, I'm going to make it affect them. And that's just me being honest with y'all. I don't want to be the asshole who makes people talk about things they don't want to talk about, but children's lives are at stake, and we need to talk about this. So I might have to turn into an asshole. Who knows? I might have to start some drama with people. If it serves to spread this story more, then I will have done my job. Again, I don't like to be that person. I don't like to be the asshole, but being the asshole is what gets people to cover your topics. Yeah, it would appear. Exactly. At some point, someone has to do something. Do it. Don't hold back. This is important. I appreciate that, Dead Mouse. I will let y'all know how it goes. Drama would probably...
Figman asked, what's the best means to reach out to you regarding information or to pass along to my contacts? I can't make any promises, but we'll try my best.
The Twitter, the God Cult Twitter is the best place.
Okay.
I mean, Spencer's comments section. You check the comments, right, Spencer?
Yes.
Yes. While your channel's still small, I think Spencer is also a good contact. Pick a side, influencers, right? I will do my best, guys. Anyway, let's keep going.
On March 18th, 2016, Spencer, a 16-year-old girl from Wiley, Texas, mysteriously disappeared. Lured by the illusion of joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet, she actually found herself ensnared in a dangerous sex cult led by a child predator posing as a werewolf god. The man had recruited hundreds of young children, subjecting them to sending CP, kidnapping, assault, and attempted trafficking. Almost 7 years later, Spencer and the other survivors shared their stories with me. This video serves as their scream for action against their perpetrator.
Okay, so the reason why I put this here after all the reaction bait stuff is because I wanted people to click on the video being like, oh, what's this? Watch me brainwash your favorite influencers. Oh, chat, hey chat, let's do this video. Let's do this video. So I was imagining streamers were going to watch this video and react to it thinking it's just a silly like cult like ARG type thing. It's cute, it's fun, it's Halloween, it's spooky. Let's do something with this. Until the 3-minute mark where I tell you everything that happened and why this video actually exists. Does everyone understand that decision? I lost the chat window. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Mr. Mama, I always saw you as a Batman-like figure on this platform. How long will you continue doing this crusade? Because I admire your work in every way. Also, do you need a ramen? Hit me up. Interview show, you're very kind. Thank you. I plan on doing this for the rest of my life. Hopefully not on YouTube for the rest of my life. I would prefer something that's like on your television screen or maybe the movie theater. But I will continue.
So kind of Chris Hansen type.
Sorry, what?
So kind of like a Chris Hansen type.
I would say more like a. I would say more like making movies as a film director that cover these subjects rather than just being on YouTube. But sorry. There were some good questions here. Spencer, how do you feel about Max helping you? Asks Neo Niesbuxas.
Well, I feel very good about it. Like, I, when I first found out that my friend was a relative, I was like, holy fuck, well, you know, all this happened to me. Can you help me get into contact? And at first, it was like coming into this as a fan, it was like, holy shit, he's helping me. And now we've made a friendship out of it. And it's just like, this is what we're fucking doing. We're gonna kick some fucking ass.
Thanks. That's how I feel. So yeah, any of you asking, like, if not on YouTube, then where? I mean, any movie producer, any TV producer, I would rather be with them. I don't like the gamble of YouTube. I don't like spending months working on films and trailers just to pull the lever and see if it fits with the algorithm. I quite hate doing that. And I know if I wanted to, I could just make talking head videos and it would get views because all my talking head videos get views. But I don't want to do that. That's not fun. I don't feel creative doing that. But apparently that's what YouTube likes, is just parasocial relationships with the person on your screen. Work with Netflix or Prime. I'll reach out to them. Going Clear, an HBO documentary about Scientology, seems the type of production you would excel at. Exactly. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. That's the film I want to make for Spencer. And this story is like something like that.
I'm just hoping that we can find other survivors along the way.
Yeah, we will. They are out there and we will find them. We need a voice to share this message. Just one big voice is all we need.
Yeah.
Y'all are very sweet. Thank you, chat, for being so nice. I think, I don't know why that happened. Why is my Mac doing this? Excuse me, chat. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my Mac does this. Does anyone have a Mac and knows why it does this shit?
Okay, Mr. Mac users, buy a PC.
Dude, for real? I mean, I have a PC, but I was told by some trusted personalities that a Mac is better for editing. And it's pretty fast, like it's buttery smooth, but it's like it does all this dumb shit that I don't know what it's doing. Chat, should we see Mac's dogs now? I would, guys, but they're calm right now. I prefer it that way. I don't want to like get them all excited and then they're making noise and then they're running into things, knocking shit over. Maybe later. Thank you, chat, for your kind words about my filmmaking. Anyway, let's continue. Got this silly goober here. So, let me just explain. This whole section is intended for Camden. This entire section is meant for him. I made this section for him. So if it feels scary or weird, that is because it is for him. This part is for his eyes. I want him to look at this and just stare at himself and come to realize what is happening. So I don't know if any of y'all read this. I'm sure some of y'all did, but I just go over like preparing for what he's gonna do. This is the typical stuff cult manipulators use. Turns out it's some of the stuff my exes used actually. So like making anonymous accounts on various internet forums, attempt to engage drama-oriented media sources, has a history of spreading disinformation to deflect, may resort to legal threats, is implicated in criminal activities affecting minors, goes on. I mean, just preparing for everything he's going to do since he is a cult leader. And then at the end of all this, I intend to interview you. I want to understand your childhood. Because I recognize that Camden, who he is today, is undoubtedly a product of his childhood. And I think it's best we all understand what that childhood looks like. So we can understand how to prevent people like him from existing. I'm still in the middle of watching your podcast, but it's incredibly gripping and such a great cause to be bringing awareness toward, but I was hoping you'd get more views. I don't know why I didn't. Maddie, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's because this video was intended to be reacted to by streamers, but no one wanted to react to the video because I guess it's too serious, too inaccessible. Angela says, Camden, more like Lameden. Appreciate that, Angela. Any questions, any comments? Spencer, do you have anything to add?
Not really.
Okay. Not enough hate chat energy. I'm sorry I'm not XQC. XQC comes in with that one. XQC reaction would be crazy, right? We just need one. We just need one to share it and spread it. That's all we need. Just one, guys. We just need one big streamer to react to it and share it with their friends. I was hoping one of the ones I reached out to personally would, but I guess Twitter drama is more important.
Lily had a really good question. They asked, is anyone capable of becoming a cult leader, or does it take a certain personality with an agenda?
So from what I've learned, typically narcissists and psychopaths excel at becoming cult leaders, but I guess technically anyone is capable. But typically narcissists and psychopaths excel at it because they are very good at manipulating people. And it's hard to discern what that looks like because normal people, we don't think like narcissists and psychopaths. We don't know what they think like. So it's very hard to gauge what that looks like. Thankfully, science has like shown us, oh, hey, here's all these like predispositions and like childhood history and all these behaviors that identify these individuals. If we didn't have any of that, we would not know. Like you could act like your best friend. Like people literally worship these people like they are Jesus. But that's why it's important to look at their actions, not at their words. because their actions will show who they really are. Sorry if you already answered this. I just joined, but why did you decide to change the whole channel name? So I'm trying to make it clear to everyone. All influencers are basically cult-like leaders. All influencers. We are all using manipulation techniques. And I think everyone... I thought rebranding the channel name would make it obvious that, hey, look at me. This is what all influencers do. We are basically cults. I mean, we are using a lot of cult-like techniques on you. And Max, did you reach out to Quackity? I don't have Quackity's Discord, unfortunately. But yeah, that was the purpose of rebranding the channel, is to make it obvious that my channel and all other channels, all other influencers, all other media sources, we are most likely, unless you are getting like straight scientific facts from the experts, we are likely using, what is with the balloons? What the hell? Where did that come from? I have no idea. Did y'all see balloons on me just now?
Yes.
Yeah, where the hell did those come from? I don't know what that is.
What's funny is I only saw it right as you asked.
Yeah, is chat doing that? I have no idea where that came from. Senior Chicken says, reach out to Wendigoon. I will try.
Yeah, Wendigoon would be a good one to reach out to.
I will try. Wendigoon and Lore Lodge would be both good options to reach out to. I will try.
Ooh, maybe we could also try for Plagued Moth.
I will try all the options y'all give me. So I'm not gonna try Nexpo and Nick Crowley because they're my friends. I don't like involving my close friends with like my projects. I prefer to leave my friends out of it. Because I mean the people I'm reaching out to are already becoming non-responsive. I would prefer to keep my friends and not involve them with my work. But everyone else, anyone besides Nexpo and Nick Crowley, I will happily engage with on this. Next episode of Cringe Kitchen. I don't know. All right, let's continue.
Camden Gerard Davis. Leviathans are coming for you.
So, any questions? Leviathans are coming for you. Does that make sense with everything? Aw, there's a typo here. God damn it. Children equals survival. I didn't see that when I was editing. Gosh dang it. Anyway, so yeah, there's hidden messages here. Children equals survival, it's supposed to say. Sorry for the typo.
Coming for you.
But yeah, the point of these is just trying to get across that children are basically, protecting them should be our God, right? Like, there you go. Does that make sense, everyone? Is my are my ideas translating?
Apparently, we've been streaming for over 2 hours.
Dang. Oh, looks looks like my stream died. Lovely. Am I back? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you, but I can hear you through Discord.
Okay. As long as I'm back. I disconnected for a sec.
Okay.
I think I disconnect because I'm streaming in 4K. Let me try 1080. I might do it. Okay. All right, cool. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Does anyone have any questions about this part? Does it make sense what I'm doing here? Children equal alpha and omega. Does it make sense? DNA, biology, not man-made books. Goodbye, interview show. Get those good grades. Any questions? Any concerns? Max, do you like cheeseburgers? I love cheeseburgers. Spencer, what is your favorite video from Mama?
Ooh. Honestly, my LOL APK was the one that like gave me the most chills, so probably that one.
What a terrible website.
Yeah.
Tinder for children. Oh, what a great idea that is, idiot.
Yay, social media for children that grown-ass adults can just join.
Yep. And there's no vetting. There's no, I mean, people can just post images of their naked bodies on the forum. And there was a lot of old penises on there. Love it. Love my LOL. Alpha and Omega, Angela, no Delta. This is a biblical reference I'm making. So, pretty self-explanatory. Children are in danger. I mean, this whole section is self-explanatory. Why does it do this? Why does my Mac do this?
God's will is not written.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry, chat. I'm trying to recover the window, but it keeps doing this stupid ass shit. Why does my Mac do this? Can someone tell me? All right, here we go. There. All right, pretty self-explanatory section. Does anyone have any questions? Mac sucks. I agree. PC is so much more like user-friendly.
Oh, Maddie, yes. The 10-hour dancing was specifically so we could try and get me some subscribers on this channel.
Yes. A big part of this video is to drive viewers to Spencer's channel to give her a platform. Steve wasn't here to hear about the significance of the saltines.
Okay, so the significance of the saltines was, a long story short, Camden wanted to make me lose weight, so he would restrict my food access, and for well over a week, all I was eating was saltines and drinking water.
Yep. Any other questions? Any other comments? Does anyone disagree with this statement? God's will is not written in man-made books. It is written in our DNA. Does anyone disagree with that? Camden is hacking my Mac. Nah, dude, it does this all the time. It does this stupid ass shit every time I use it. Ivan Dorr says God ain't real. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just saying if God is real, he would probably write in the universe itself. Books are made by men. Books are made by humans. Does everyone get that? I love your smile. Thanks, man. Or girl. Man or woman, whoever you are. Nias Boxas. Any feedback on what I just said? If God is real, he would write in the universe itself, not in books. Men write in books.
Yes.
He or she or they, you know. I don't know who God is. I just know the universe exists. And I know books are written by men.
Imagine God is just some rockin' twink.
All right, no disagreements. Come on, I want more fights. Come on, I want someone to disagree with me. We'll get to that. We'll get to the comments of this video, and then we'll start fighting.
In man-made books, it is written in our DNA. Reproduce and protect our offspring. Guard our descendants. Welcome to God Cult. As your first command, I kindly ask you to share.
So, wondering why I said as your first command?
Your first.
Does it make sense with like the cult vibe that's going on, that I'm your leader giving you a command? Does that make sense?
Made sense to me.
Yeah, it's like, it's supposed to be cute. We're doing a cute little video here. This is a cute YouTube video where we are making it obvious what cult manipulation looks like. Hey, watch it at your doctor's appointment, please. Yes, it does make sense. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm not like actually like mad if you don't do it. It's just to be cute. It's like a cult recruitment thing, you know? It's like a part of your indoctrination process. You got to do your first command. Something like that. I don't know. Makes perfect sense.
Tay is watching their doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I noticed.
Story with the following. We want you.
All right, so this is my bread and butter right here. This is where I call out YouTubers and other influencers to respond to me because I have something important to say to them. I thought it would be a good idea because I've done it before and it's been successful before. So I thought, why not use it for Spencer? Because there are children we are trying to find. And I don't think we will get sufficient reach without these guys, at least one of them. So does it make sense why I did this based on my history and based on what I'm doing? And I want to make it clear, I tried reaching out to these people privately. Just want to make that clear. I got in a group chat with a bunch of other influencers, and I was like, if there's anything, any way I can get in touch with these people. Valid, rational sense. We're all good. No disagreements here. I don't know. Maybe he would do it. I've I've seen crazier stuff, Dead Mouse. I've seen crazier stuff for less. I mean, he came back to talk about
And I
this.
mean,
Hmm?
PewDiePie is also still uploading stuff with Cinnamon Toast Ken, and the main reason we wanted PewDiePie is because he is a new father, and so he's able to give a good opinion as a new parent.
Exactly. Everyone on this list is chosen for a reason. And I make it obvious what that reason is in the message. Felix has been catching quite a bit of flack about posting pictures of his baby on social media. What are your thoughts? What is being said? I mean, I personally, so if I was a dad, I wouldn't post my kid. I would not put my kid out there.
Yeah, I've got the same opinion. Like, even as a parent having Facebook, like, if I was to have a child, their face wouldn't be on there until they are old enough to fully understand what it means to have your face on the internet. And they also need to be at the right age where they can consent to having their faces online.
Yes. I agree. Personally, I wouldn't put my kid out there, but Felix is rich. Like, I'm sure he will be safe. I'm sure his children will be safe. He doesn't seem like a bad person. I think he'll be fine. I think him and his kid will be fine as long as they keep their kids safe. I'm seeing a lot of questions here. It's not letting me scroll. Okay, here we go. I guess there is no questions. I don't know what is happening with, like, why it's doing this. Like, it's like not scrolling up for some reason. Pandy, are you trying to fight me? I do want to fight. I want one of y'all to disagree with me on something.
Max pulls a sniper wolf. What are you doing?
Wait, what?
Said Max pulls a sniper wolf. What are you doing?
Good old Sniper Wolf. We should make her watch this video.
And then she wouldn't give us the credit.
I guess not. All right, no disagreements. So it's pretty self-explanatory, this whole section. It's just reaching out to influencers publicly so they'll cover it. It's worked before, not with this guy, but I was hoping that since I'm telling him something that is true and is irrefutable and important, I was hoping to get a response, and maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll see. But yeah, this whole section is pretty self-explanatory, but we can go more over that when we read the comments. This is Spencer's part to Seema Davis. That's Camden's mom.
Is for Seema Davis.
It must have taken a lot to record that, Spencer.
Yeah, there was a lot of takes that ended up being deleted.
I know how that feels. Trust me. Angela, I don't want to talk about my exes too much. I would prefer to not be harassed by them anymore. So I trying to keep the peace and not cause them any harassment. If I need to address anything with them, it will be legal. Because I feel they're just going, we'll leave it for court. All right. If anything happens, we'll leave it for court. Because I know that's the only place where the truth will come out is in court. Why corpse? So multiple reasons. Biggest one is the message. A significant portion of your audience is at an age that makes them more vulnerable to predatory behavior. That is true. Unfortunately, many predators exploit your likeness to attract these young individuals. That is true. We even have a video of Wayne having a Snapchat filter of Corpse's face. Would you kindly consider sharing our message to help prevent potential harm? I do not want any of Corpse's audience to go through what Spencer went through. The ideology behind Camden's cult is in a similar landscape as like the whole corpse husband fandom. Am I right on that, Spencer?
Yes.
Because Camden used his friggin' capitalizing on Teen Wolf, Supernatural, Twilight. What else was in there, Spencer?
Just any supernatural show you can think of. One of them was also The Originals.
So yeah, it's in a similar landscape as like the whole corpse fandom. Young teenagers, young audience, very vulnerable to predatory behaviors, and a lot of predators use Corpse's likeness. But additionally, I included him because I felt it would get the video more reach, because people, even drama channels, love talking about my beef with Corpse. But apparently even this video is too serious for drama channels, or too inaccessible because of whatever it may be. Whatever the reasons may be. Wait,
Ooh, so Tay asked you, do you believe you can be a fan of other people without it being a cult or having a cult-like following?
Yeah. I mean, I think most. Well, I don't know for sure, but I think most influencers who are in the eye of the general public are typically harmless, even if they are using cult-like methodologies. But I think it's important to note that they are using cult-like methodologies. And so if they ever get in beef with anyone, there's probably, there's probably the character, just look at their actions and not their words. Okay, guys? That's all I'm trying to say. But I think you can be a fan of someone and it doesn't have to be a cult. I think most influencers are not cult leaders, but I think a lot of influencers are closer to cult leaders than they let on. That's all I'm trying to say. How are your dogs doing? They're good. They're downstairs. I probably need to feed them, actually. Spencer, is it okay if I take a break?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to go feed them, get some water, and then I'll be back. Are you okay talking to chat?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yes, I did get called. I'll be right back. Whoops. There we go. All right. Just a sec.
All right, how is everyone doing on this fine Monday? Guys, what if Corpse was Max all along? This is a conspiracy theory that, you know what? I'll push it just because it's ridiculous. How long have you been working with Max on this project? Um, we first discussed this about 2 years ago, and then the whole thing with his exes came around, so we kind of had to postpone things. But in the end, everything worked out. Do you plan on posting similar content to Mac? I would really like to. I just don't know how to edit and everything all that well. I don't have as many resources as he does, but one of the things I would like to do maybe is some gaming. I don't know. Just depends. Spencer, I love your piercings. Thank you so much. I did a lot of them myself back in the day. See, if we were to protect children, we should make sure they know how to protect themselves and even some immunity so they don't screw up with anyone for anything. Yeah, kids kids need to be taught what's out in the world. Like we can't sit there and protect them from everything. They have to be able to see things themselves. Is it actually serious conspiracy theory? It is not a serious one, but it is a joke one that us in chat can meme about. It can be our new inside joke. Thank you so much for telling your story, Spencer. It really means a lot to other CSA, SA survivors. Thank you for supporting me with all of this. It was really nerve-wracking when we first started everything. Auntie Spencer, are you actually famous as a user on the internet? I am not famous as a user on the internet, but who knows? Spencer, what's your favorite animal? I like cats because they go meow meow. Um, All-time favorite animal, I've been obsessed with cheetahs since I was a child because they are very anxious like me. I love the part in the stream where Max said the famous quote, "I am the real Mama Max," and started Mama Maxing the whole place. Y'all are funny. Hey, Aunt Spencer, I'm great. Just enjoying the stream. By the way, Mama Max is my favorite YouTuber ever. Yeah, he's definitely been my favorite for a while. If I can ask, when did that shit happen? So the entire cult situation, with me at least, happened in 2016. Spencer, this is so embarrassing, but I keep calling you Speenus in my head because that's what I call one of my IRL Spencer. I Some of my nicknames are Spoop, Spooper, Bip, and Spoon. Ooh, Spencer, what's the best cartoon of all time? Uh, God damn, this one's a hard one. I think one of my favorites, like that I grew up watching, I absolutely loved Popeye. Spencer, do you like anime? Yes, I do. Um, One of my cousins actually calls me Kirishima because of my red hair. Um, I absolutely love My Hero right now. I've even gotten my sibling into it.
Hello,
I've
everybody.
only recently. Oh, he is back. Welcome back, Max.
My Hero is trash. I'm just kidding. Hi, everybody.
Dead Mao Queeroshima, I'm dead.
So we're talking about anime.
Yeah.
I think Izuku got it right. Mid Hero Academia. The dogs are fed.
We don't talk about Madoka Magica. You are not going to make me cry.
All right. Are we all ready to continue?
I'm ready.
Cool. Okay. So, Spencer, there's your part. There's the call to action with Camden. I think, again, this is all self-explanatory.
And the law enforcement agencies that failed her.
Is there any questions regarding these sections, guys? Because I want to get to the comments like ASAP. Spencer, are you a gamer?
Uh, okay, can y'all
All
hear
right,
me
we're
now?
back now. Can you hear me, Spencer?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, everyone. It's me. It's my fault.
Lando, don't simp over me, please.
Does anyone have any questions? Oh, the last one was, are you a gamer, Spencer? That's when we cut out.
Oh, yeah. Um, wouldn't consider myself a hardcore gamer, but I have fun with it. So that's all that matters.
Tell about the Sims inbreeding experiments.
Oh my God. Not my sim experiment. So guys, I once made an entire family on Sims that was an incest family because I wanted to see how long it would take for them to breed until they were ugly. But instead, they just somehow bred melanin into their family line. So now it's gone down so far that the very first member of the family isn't even on the most recently born person's family tree.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's content right there.
I mean, yeah.
All right, are we all ready to go? Yeah, I think this is all self-explanatory.
To support
I mean, the rest of this video is self-explanatory. I only made the intro kind of cryptic just to attract. It was reaction bait, guys. It was reaction bait until you get to the real stuff, and then it's all self-explanatory. We are real. Credits. Any questions? Any concerns? Anything? We're done with the video. Is there anything y'all want to know before we get into the comments? Mama Max, you're really funny. Thanks, Master Rogue Assassin 161. I appreciate it, dude. Professional watcher, I don't know what that is. Sorry, dude. How many people do you expect to decode the QR codes and other steganographic messages? So I was expecting at least reaction streamers to like at the very least pause where they're supposed to pause and read. I'm not asking for much more than that. I've not read Berserk, but I listen to the music. Oh, you know that one, Spencer?
I don't know.
The Guts theme. It's a good song. But I've never read it, never seen it. Sorry, guys. All right. Hello, Can of Worms. Hello, Ben19M. Do we have any questions or concerns about this video before we get into the comments? That's where the gold mine is. Is finding Camden the first step towards filing a criminal charge? The first step is getting a lawyer and seeing what our options are.
Yeah, because finding Camden, I'm pretty sure we know exactly where he is.
Yeah. But we need the money to reach out to a legal professional. So I was hoping this video was gonna spread and hopefully get us some donations for the legal case. But I guess we'll see. It's still live. We just need one voice, just one voice to share it. All right, let's sort by new. Let's see what the new comments are. Let's see. I love MamaMax, but I think the format is getting in the way of the goal here. The style makes it seem more like an ARG or an edgy art project rather than something that aims to tackle the real issue of grooming, child predation, and abuse. Why is it? I don't want. It's just making the recommended videos bigger. I don't want that. Can I just isolate this? Hold on, guys. Delete this shit. Get this shit out of here, bro. Oh, I erased everything. Oh, great. All right, whatever. For a second, I thought the channel got hacked, but after watching this all the way through, it actually looks like a super interesting project. I'll certainly be keeping a close eye on it to see what you do with it. Thanks, dabbing person. Where is the... Okay, here. I'm going to put y'all here so y'all can block this garbage. There we go. Okay. That way we can compare and contrast what y'all say towards what the comments say. Look. Oh my God, it disappears, really? Okay, hold on. There we go. We're just gonna have to do this. This is silly, but whatever. Okay. Look, I genuinely love predator hunting. I honestly, truly do, and I love Max's content. Look at my comment history. I've been nothing but supportive, but I can't help but grow wary of this kind of strategy. What you and Expo did with that online chat forum was unbelievably effective because it was easily digestible. And it didn't require a ton of pausing to get the full message. You understood it all in one go, and when you know it, things actually happen because of it. This, I'm sorry, but it's just not working. Wasn't the only guy who responded last time Philly D, and wasn't only working because YouTube was already in another controversy, so you guys happen to be involved. I don't feel inclined to spam this out because it makes us look unserious, and I'm sorry, Max, but addressing the creators point blank scarcely ever works unless you have a massive following, and even then you're running the risk of dampening your own credibility if you just become the guy who runs a spam campaign every 8 months. Don't you realize people like Lex, Tim Pool, Joe Rogan, H3, and all others all have teams of people who book them on their shows? It isn't just the personalities that run the shows, and the more annoying you become, the less they will listen, and we do want them to listen. This is a loving critique. I want you to succeed, but please keep making stuff and take the criticisms with your chin up. Never stop fighting. I like this comment. It's very constructive. Gives basically everything proper. There is a few things. Philly D was not the only person who responded last time. He says, addressing creators point blank scarcely ever works. Historically, from my perspective, that is not true. I have always seen major results every time I've done this. It just so happens that now that it's something extremely serious, no one wants to touch it. Why is that? In fact, the main concerns of the people I reached out to was evidence. Spencer, can you back me up on this?
Yeah. So I spoke with some of these people that we had reached out to, and they were concerned because there wasn't as much evidence in the actual trailer rather than all of the evidence we actually do have.
Yeah.
It was mainly an issue of they wanted to confirm that all of this really was real before touching it.
Yes. And we told them, hey, we have the interview. If you reach out to us personally and sign an NDA, we can show you what's going on. We can get you in a group chat with these people. And we got like no response, just literally silence. I'm not going to say who it was yet, but if non-response is their response, I'm going to make it public. That's just what I gotta say on that matter. But this comment is actually quite constructive. Scamwatch Dolan, I'm not hating, just saying some of these are not true. And historically it has worked. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much, and I get where you're coming from. I understand that this video requires a lot of pausing and reading. It was supposed to be a cult subliminal message thing. It's supposed to be a little cult recruitment video. All right. These are mostly nice. That's why I did new first. Okay, how about this? I don't know how to feel about this. I don't feel like begging a bunch of influencers to support your cause is the best way to approach this kind of situation, and it just makes you come off as kind of desperate. What do y'all think? I mean, in a way, we are desperate. We're trying to get this message out to everyone, and no one is listening. What do you think, Spencer?
Yeah, when it comes to something this like serious where children are actively being lured into this, manipulated and hurt either physically or mentally, like we are desperate. I've been screaming out into the void for 7 years and nothing's come of it. So at this point, our desperation as survivors is warranted.
Yes. So if it comes off as desperate, it is desperate. All right. Like it's been 7 years since this happened and they still want justice. They still need justice. All right. Desperate needs calls for desperate measures. Exactly, Pandy. So you can feel like begging a bunch of influencers to support your cause isn't the best way to approach something like this, but historically it has worked for me, even if it's not currently working for this video, but that may change. We'll see. We'll see about it. And yeah, I felt like if I hadn't this video wouldn't have gotten even a fraction of the reach as it's gotten. I'm hoping one of them will respond. But, yeah, like Caboose says, I think there's nothing else you can do. Why wouldn't you want to desperately try to get people's attention towards this stuff? Exactly. Like, this is about the friggin' future of humanity, children, and how there are so many injustices going unanswered. Like, we need people. We need more people on this. I'm sure all of the people I mentioned can spare their platform for a day to talk about a subject like this. All right? They can go back to whatever they're doing another day. I feel this subject matter demands their attention. What do you think, Spencer?
Oh, I agree.
So Off Christ says, how has it worked historically? Serious question. So pick a side, YouTube. I think before that I did hashtag pedotube or something. Both of those worked tremendously. Both of those got the attention of the entire community. But in those videos, I didn't talk about the subjects that I usually talk about in my videos. Whereas this video I did. This video we talked about what is happening. And I think that's why no one wants to touch it. Like I designed this to be reaction bait. Like, literally, watch me brainwash your favorite influencers. Trigger warning. That's why it's designed the way it is. And, you know, all the cult stuff. Then again, other times they were drama-oriented. Exactly. This isn't drama-oriented. No one gives a shit now. I was hoping that, like, putting Corpse Husband in here would have made it drama-oriented. But I think the drama channels can see, oh, this is a real story with real survivors. I don't want to touch it. That's how I feel. It's too real for them. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking is happening. Spencer, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree on that. And I'm I'm sorry, I was reading Izuko's comment. I would say the reason why Spencer couldn't get to voice it out since 7 years is because it all happened in the 2010s, and Mama Max didn't exist as a predator hunter until 2020.
I guess so. The comment feels
And yeah,
disconnected.
the comments on the trailer do feel extremely disconnected. I said to Max earlier, the funniest part was people announcing their departure as a subscriber as though it was a fucking airport.
Yep. So yeah. Glad y'all agree. If anyone disagrees, please let me know. If anyone agrees with this comment, please let me know. People got mad at this a little bit. I mean, it's still 97% likes. But yeah, there's a few. I think there's a vocal minority. Like this comment has 12 upvotes, but it's. I don't know. All I know is that the YouTubers we reached out to either did not respond or were asking for evidence and did not look at the interview. So that's what I know. Maybe a community post before the name change could have helped. Maybe. I wanted it to come off as a surprise. Like, what is God Cult and what is this brainwashing video they're talking about? Oh, I need to send
Yeah.
this to my favorite influencer for them to check this out. So it's kind of like, just to be a surprise. For real, thought you got hacked and told my girlfriend. No, guys, I can't get hacked. I literally, I don't even want to show y'all, but I have a lot of security. Don't worry. Wholeheartedly stand behind the agenda and message with a few exceptions. Fundamentally disagree with the methodology, and I won't be surprised if not many people talk about this for that very reason. This ain't the way to draw attention to matters as important as this. What do y'all think about that? I thought making a video about cults, using cult-like techniques to show what the cult-like techniques are, was the right way to do it. And I felt it was going to attract attention. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let's see the replies.
Max, go sort the comments by newest, because there's one from Stella.gs22 that you should read.
Okay. So newest. Who was it from? I don't see that person.
Stella.G2 or GS22.
Okay.
It was posted 3 hours ago.
Okay, let's see. I doubt you'll find this comment before it gets deleted, MamaMax, but there's a specific elite managing and financing and consuming the child trafficking market. They're a cult. They have a lot of money and political power. This is no theory. It is a fact. Their last names always repeat, and they can be found by names like Rockefeller, BlackRock, and Rothschild. They own everything. They're evil. A lot of them are part of the Freemasons. They use children's blood as a product as they gloat about it in front of our faces with movies and ads. Certain specific ideological groups are more propense to sympathize with these horrible morals, saneness, and due to their ideological... Is this the comment you're talking about?
Yeah.
Due to their...
It confused me.
Due to their ideological and historical backgrounds. Okay. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. Maybe.
I don't either.
Maybe. But probably not. Okay. Let's keep going. But hey, who knows? I know of the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, but I'm not gonna go on conspiracy theories right now. Right now I'm on Camden's ass. He is verifiably our prey.
Oh, here's one of the ones that I like to read and laugh at. As a
Yes.
longtime viewer, this is hard to say. I don't like this approach, and I don't think it will work. Calls for action to these big creators during such inaccessible video where even fans have trouble catching on to what's going on here. It's such a grave subject matter, but completely obscured by admittedly gorgeous aesthetics. I fear the video won't serve its purpose. Also, the cult-like rebranding won't do you any favors when reaching out to these big creators. I fear it's off-putting and overall confusing. Maybe that's just my bias. I don't want to be associated with a cult. I hate to say it, but somehow it all feels exploitative, which I'm sure is the exact opposite of your intent.
Okay.
So to me, this comment was just kind of not looking at the full picture. the people who commented things like this, it seems like they didn't watch the entirety of the trailer or even go into the comments where they can see that the interview is right there for them.
Yes. So I agree. I know most people who are commenting these things did not go to your channel, did not go to the interview, did not read the description, probably didn't read any of the messages in the video, which is, I guess on YouTube that's asking for too much. The video is supposed to be viewed by a streamer who's reacting to it.
Yeah.
But again, I do understand that the content is inaccessible. It is both too serious and the approach is experimental. But we just need at least one person to share it, one big voice to share it. And I'm dead.
So funny that people didn't realize it was you until they heard the voice with the voice filter.
Yes. I mean, yeah, that was kind of the point is like, what is this? And then they hear it and then it's like, oh, okay, it's MamaMax. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the lag, everyone. It's my internet. What do y'all think so far? What do y'all think about these comments? Y'all think so I saw someone say maybe you should bring attention to this by doing something even more shocking, like say you're making an OnlyFans and then link this trailer. I
mean, hey, that'd be fun.
I think I'm going to take the advice of some of these comments. I'm going to be as crystal clear as possible, like I'm doing with this live stream, and just walk everyone through it. Since no streamers are walking anyone through it. No reaction channels, no drama channels, which was what the video was made for. Yeah, I guess I just missed the trajectory a little bit, thinking influencers were gonna react to this. Yeah, I just had high hopes. I thought influencers were gonna react to this and would have a lot to say and start a conversation about it. But since it's clear that a lot of people want me to just explain everything line by line, that's what I'm going to do. Pandy says comments are disconnected as fuck, and I knew immediately what was happening. Though I am no genius, so what do I know? I appreciate it. I'm glad some of you get what I was trying to do. But what do you think, Spencer? What do you think about this guy who says this ain't the way to draw attention to matters as important as this?
I honestly thought that the comment seriously didn't understand. To me, it seems like people didn't understand that you literally had me approving everything before you even posted the trailer. Like, it seems like people were trying to be offended on my behalf. And that's something that agitates me, because it's like, don't go clutching your pearls unless I say that I'm upset about it.
Yes. I understand my experimental approach is spicy, but it's spicy for a reason.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that, Spencer. It does feel like these people are getting offended on your behalf. It needs a Spencer approved disclaimer at the beginning, right?
Hi, my name is Spencer, and I approve of this god cult.
So my mouse stopped working. So I can't scroll. So I don't know what to do.
Put it in rice? I don't know.
It's interesting that the comment right below this one says kudos for more of this journalism.
Yeah.
Even if they say, although I don't believe the call to action to famous YouTubers is going to net many positive results, if at all. I still disagree. Time will tell.
Even if it's not positive, it's people seeing this is all that matters. I don't care if people are looking at it and they're pissed off about it. Look at my story. Share my story.
Exactly.
That's all I ask.
So that is a big reason why I made some controversial decisions, because it was like, as long as more eyes see this story, it is a good thing. Caboose is right on the money. I feel like people don't understand like the almost satirical part of the vid, using cultish imagery to gain attention, which is the whole point. Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's the point. It's like it is the I felt the topic of the video should match the format of the video, which should match like the call to action of the video. Like, I was just trying to match all these things together, and like it's an art project, guys. It's a friggin' I thought YouTube was for creative expression.
Auntie Spencer support is the best support.
Is the best result. I agree. Like, I wouldn't have uploaded this if Spencer did not approve it. I told Spencer, you have the final say in everything. So yeah. This dude is right on the money. Never allow strangers to platform hop with you. Keep communication in open public forums. That's exactly right. I like this. Good comment. How to eat rocks. Good job. Glad they know what's going on. All right. This dude with the Patrick Bateman profile picture says, you're making a huge problem seem like a ARG. No one's actually going to take this seriously. I mean, the ARG part is like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The rest of the video is very serious and very like, I think most of the YouTubers we showed knew it was serious, and all they wanted was evidence. To which they didn't further respond. I mean, whether I make it seem like an ARG, whether I make it seem like a YouTube video, what does it matter? It's showing a huge problem in just another format. Why do the people like this, they think style equates to unprofessionalism? Uncommon opinion plus L plus Patrick Bateman profile picture, says Ben. That mouth says ratio Nathan. I'm fine just doing a live stream. I don't want to make comments. I just wanted to address this with y'all to see if I'm going the right direction by getting y'all's feedback. And I'm specifically reaching out to y'all because y'all are the ones who are on Spencer's channel. So you have seen everything. You understand the full picture. You get what's going on. I told Spencer that's a little bit why I wanted to stream on your channel and not mine, is because y'all would get the full picture. And I want to converse with people who understand the full picture so I know what y'all's opinions on it are. And I'm glad to see y'all are mostly in agreement. I haven't seen any disagreement, so if anyone has some disagreement, please tell me. So Tay Perks, I think you're right on it. I think maybe changing the channel name and making it so stylistic at the beginning was confusing for people, which is kind of understandable. I agree. I get it's confusing. I was hoping if people were confused, they would read the description, or they would read the secret messages, or they would go to Spencer's channel if they were confused. But it feels like if you aren't holding someone's attention 100%, they're going to go to the comments and tell you why your video sucks before even reviewing all the material, which I should have prepared for that, but I don't know. I had more faith in people.
Handy asked, Max, why did you choose this format?
I explained a little bit earlier, but it's a video about cults. How do you show what cults do in a format that anyone can understand? Oh, why not a cult video about cults to show what the techniques are and to show their effectiveness? Does that make sense? Isn't that how shit gets popular, though? A lot of serious things that people like Nextbook cover, people know about because of them covering things like ARGs and having this specific style. That's why, exactly, dude. That's why I went this direction. I was like, bro, this has to get the attention of like reaction streamers, like, or reaction channels, or this has to get their attention. Like, yeah.
Deadmau, good job. I hope it was a stinky one.
Thank you, Dead Mouse, for announcing. People's attention spans have grown smaller. A lot just see something, glance at it for a second, and immediately move on. If they don't recognize it immediately, get their interest captured. I agree. I should have prepared for the platform of YouTube. So again, I thought reaction channels were going to stream this and have a fun little spooky Halloween stream over the weekend. Makes rational sense. Thanks, Pandy. Let's see. I feel like it's kind of a low blow asking PewDiePie to come back to address stuff like this when he stated that he's quitting YouTube to focus on his family. But ultimately, I understand your point. I don't think it's a low blow. He recently uploaded a video about Sniper Wolf. So I think he has time.
Yeah, he's actively posting vlogs about his family life. He's constantly doing reaction videos with Cinnamon Toast Kin, as well as doing stuff on his own profile. So, I mean, yeah, even if he is retired, this is something that he could still come back and be like, oh, this is a serious topic. I'm a parent now. Let me weigh in on it.
So yeah, I don't think it's a low blow. I think PewDiePie deserves to see this, and I think the world would benefit from him sharing it. Even if he doesn't have to share my video, just Spencer's story in general should be shared. Let's see. I see the comments you liked, Spencer.
Huh?
Since I'm on your account, I can see all the comments you liked.
Oh yeah.
You're very kind. So this is a informative comment. This is my only complaint about the whole channel name and handle name thing that YouTube does now. I almost unsubscribed thinking I subbed to some random channel by accident. This is not the first time this has happened. So I figured most people who are seeing this video were going to see the same thing, but I figured they would at least click the video and watch for the first minute before doing anything. But I got that, and I think it's okay. For some reason, people react online only to ignore the issues, but when you hand them a flyer with information, it becomes real. It's a very good tool. Interesting. I might do that. Okay, here we go. Here's a good one. I think it's disingenuous to ask a bunch of bigger YouTubers for a favor and imply that if they don't act on the favor, that they aren't genuinely concerned about sex trafficking and the exploitation of minors. I don't think I implied that. Did I imply that, chat? I think I just asked them to like spread the message. I think I just said, we want you. I think I said, I kindly ask you to share Spencer's story. I didn't make anything about like, if you don't do this, you're a piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, personally, I think they would be good people to share her story, whether it's my video or not. But I don't think I ever implied that they aren't genuinely concerned about these matters. So I don't know what they're saying it's disingenuous for. Exactly. I said, as your first command, I kindly ask you to share Spencer's story. I don't know. Asking for help is not a shameful act. Thanks, Pandy. I agree. Like, what is wrong with asking for help of bigger voices who have a lot of impact to share like a 10-minute video? They don't even have to share the whole video. They can share just the part where it's talking about Spencer's story. I don't know. On Pick a Side, you might have done that and they just assumed you did it again. I guess so. Yeah. Nonetheless, glad Spencer came forward. That's good, at least.
I like the not entirely sure what's going on, but I support everything you do.
Right? Not entirely sure what's happening. I guess that's that actually says more than a lot of other comments. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. I guess that's what's going on. I guess a lot of people just aren't sure what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel I make it clear in the video. I mean, I guess I don't make the rebranding clear.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We'll do it in a follow-up video.
And then someone did important work by actually writing everything that was in the video that you needed to pause to read.
Yes, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I'll upload this guy. Oh, they're sweet too. Look
Ooh,
at that.
so Tay made a good point in chat. I also think it's important to take into consideration what audiences you're sharing the story to. I'm not sure if PewDiePie's audience is the most understanding or empathetic or even kind.
So
What
I
good
thought
point.
it is a good point, but the more eyes on the story, the better. I wholeheartedly believe that. I think there's a lot to learn from Spencer's experience. Even if the audience is like really cynical, even if the audience is like, I think everyone can benefit from seeing her story. And PewDiePie's audience is, there's still a lot of young ones, isn't there?
I would think so.
I think they could benefit to learn. But I don't actually know. I don't interact with PewDiePie's comment section or anything, so I have no idea. Most people are nice and understanding. I think we tackled most of the negative ones.
Yeah.
Steve, appreciate you. Yeah, most of the comments are nice. All right, here we go. Here's something we can talk about. All right. First of all, great that you call attention to this matter, but I think there is a problem. The first part of the video looks like a really cringe conspiracy channel video, kind of on purpose, but this will probably make many people not take this thing seriously. Even once you realize what the video actually tries to tell you, you still kind of feel like the thing is a joke. Seriously, the only reason why I take this video seriously because I know that MamaMax is kind of a weird, extravagant YouTuber, but I think a somewhat more plain, normal video simply stating, hey, there is this weirdo grooming kids, would have been better to call attention to this because everyone who does not know MamaMax will probably simply be like, what the fuck, who is this troll? This is a joke, right? I don't know. What do you think, Spencer?
I mean, even if that were the case, we're literally going by all publicity is good publicity. Doesn't matter if it's bad. We want people to see this regardless, whether they think it's a joke or not.
I agree.
There's still going to have followers that will understand what's actually going on and who will end up supporting the cause.
So yes, I want to expand on that actually. I figured there was going to be people who might try to trash this video or who might try to meme on me and that was all welcome. I welcome that. But I think there's a lot of things happening here. But I understand the first part of the video is like bombastic and weird. Again, that is to attract the attention of streamers. This video was meant to be streamed by reaction channels. But I didn't care who watched it. I want people to make fun of me if they want to. I want people, so my vision, right? We were going to see all these like shitty commentary streamers cringe at the video and shit talk the video. And then at the 3-minute mark where I talk about the real shit, I wanted them to be caught in their act. Like, oh shit, this is real. I wanted to like dissect that behavior, you know? I wanted to really see into the streamer's like personality almost. Seeing I don't know, just to see how they react to something that's advertised as like you're gonna brainwash me, and now it's all of a sudden like, oh shit, this is serious. What do you think, Spencer?
Caboose said something I really like. Caboose said, I think it's kind of silly that these people say this stuff looks silly, but then why don't they share it themselves and explain to people that it's not a joke?
That's a good point.
Like, that's one of the things that really was grinding my gears when I was reading over the comments, was the people that are like, I'm unsubscribing now. Like, you know that this isn't a joke. And although I guess you can feel however you want to feel about it, but at the end of the day, you know that this is a real case. You know that this is a real survivor, and you're just going to unsubscribe rather than share it and try to get it out there.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like more of a. It's almost more like we're looking at the behaviors of the commenters rather than the actual streamers.
Yeah.
Because I see your words, I see all your words here. But your actions though, I don't know. I get what people are trying to say, but yeah, these seem like people who aren't reading everything, who aren't looking at your interview. Anna brings up a great point. It's not even like what you did is something new. People do shocking things to bring attention to stuff all the time. Exactly. Like, we're trying to bring attention to it. Like, this was an effort to bring reaction streamers, to bait them into watching the video, to share it.
Ooh, Deadmau5 asked how we should go about sharing this.
I mean, so again, this is the MamaMax vision here. So I was imagining streamers were gonna get sent this video by their chat or their donors or whoever, and they're like, hey, watch this spooky Halloween video. And they're like, okay, I'll watch this spooky Halloween video. Oh, what does it say? They're going to brainwash me? Watch me brainwash your favorite influencer. No way, dude. No way he's going to brainwash me. Pfft. No way this dude's going to brainwash me.
18th, 2016. Spencer, a 16-year-old girl from Wiley, Texas.
Guys, this is like kind of serious though. Like, chat, hey, what is going on here? What did y'all send me? That's how I imagined it was gonna go down.
Yeah.
Chat, is this real? Exactly. Exactly. Y'all get it? Y'all see my vision? Y'all get me? It's okay though. Even if no one shares this, I'm still going to make a follow-up explaining everything, which is I guess what some of these comments want, is just to lay it all out. That's what I'm going to do.
And then we also do have future plans to do a live stream with the survivor Kayla.
Awesome. And of course, guys, this is just the trailer. Like, this is not the full film. Like, I thought this was going to be enough as a trailer. Like, I felt like if there was confusion, people would realize, oh, it's going to be answered in the full film. Yeah. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about everything? Give me your full feedback, everyone. I see this one dude with no name. He says, kind of seems like coping. This guy. I want to talk to you. If you disagree with me, tell me what you disagree with me about. I'll fight you. I'll fight every one of you. It's just me and you now, chat, and Spencer. It was a good try. YouTube's algorithm is just booty. I don't disagree, but I can do better, and I will do better. Fight you? Yeah, I want to fight you. Tell me which do you disagree with me? What do you disagree with? Without context, this seems like its own video, not merely a trailer. I mean, it is its own video, but it is the trailer for our full film, which I thought I made it clear here. You Can't Hurt Me, episode 1 coming soon. So I thought people would
This live is pretty much our reaction to the comments of the trailer.
Who's
and
asking?
I did not burp. I don't know where that came from.
Seems
Because
like
if
a
I burp,
troll.
you'll know it's me.
I have no clue what this live is about. It's in the friggin' title. It's in the title of the video. Oh, don't back down now, Nameless. For real, Pandy. Come on, Nameless. Say something. What am I coping about? I've not seen the trailer. I don't know any of you. It's just recommended. You're a rando? Are you for real? How the heck did you get recommended this stream? I guess YouTube is recommending small channels more often. I have seen a lot of like,
good at least.
yeah. You just like you just seem like a jerk coping. Yeah, for all right. Nameless. Let me explain to you what's going on. So, this is my YouTube channel, God Cult, previously known as MamaMax's. I made a PSA, call to action, about Spencer, who is with me. Spencer, say hi to Nameless.
Hello, Nameless.
We just released this new video. It's a call to action. It seems like a lot of people are misunderstanding because the video is kind of confusing. There's a lot of weird visuals, a lot of weird questions.
Do you to sacrifice a child? Would you do it?
So a lot of people are getting like all hot and bothered about it. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out with my chat here. These are the ones who have seen the whole video. They've seen the full interview. It's about a sex cult survivor who is Spencer. That's what's going on. I mean, your opinion matters too. Like, I want to know what a rando thinks about all this. Tay says, I think it's important to keep in mind your videos have a lot of flashing and people have disabilities that might make it unwatchable. I myself have epilepsy. I'm sorry to hear that. That's why I put the trigger warnings in there, is because I know there is epilepsy among us. The only way he'd get
Dead
here
Mouth 5, that sounds very unpleasant.
Dang. Yeah, that does sound unpleasant. Camerayat. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're very kind. Okay, so Nameless. The issue people are talking about is people are confused about the trailer, like what it is, what it's trying to do, because it's all like spooky and seems like a cult video.
Their actions. Let us begin.
The video was intended to bait reaction channels to cover the story so we could get more eyes on Spencer's like experience. Do you think that if you named the video more in line with your other videos, it would get more attention? Example, this woman escaped from a cult that brainwashed her. This is her story. I thought about that. I honestly thought baiting reaction channels was going to get us the most reach. I did not think this video was going to do well without, and clearly it's not doing well without the reach of bigger YouTubers. But I feel like the name of the video isn't really the title. The title isn't the issue. I know what the issues are, and I'm going to address them. The hashtag came up with sports stuff on Instagram, so that might be a thing too. Okay. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's a soccer team specifically.
What are they doing? They're stealing our hashtag? Trying to make it about themselves?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, the We Are Real hashtag is also affiliated with soccer, apparently.
Gotcha. Pandy says, Max, Nameless is a rando. Try to see if they understand the message. Sell it. That's what I'm trying to do here. I want to know Nameless's opinion. And I want to know all y'all's opinions. I mean, if it's confusing people, then it's not a good way to promote the message, no matter how good the editing, etc. is. Baiting reaction channels is a risky try that could have worked well. Yeah. I can't say I disagree. We just need one. We just need one reaction channel to share it with all their friends. That's all we need. I feel like if we just had one big reaction channel, it would take off the way it was supposed to. But if that never happens, that's okay. I'm going to make a full video, a full self-explanatory video where I just talk to the camera just like this, and I'm explaining everything line by line. Have you tried contacting these channels? Yes. I have some of them on Discord. They were all concerned about evidence, which we were more than willing to give, but they've just been unresponsive. So I think they just don't want to. I don't know.
Caboose said, another thing I've realized is people are scared to make the first move in exposing people for fear of damaging their reputation or platform, or having people know they are affiliated with something so serious.
So that is the vibe. That Caboose, that is the literal vibe of the group chat me and Spencer are in with all these YouTubers. It feels there is a huge fear of damaging their reputation or platforms. They say they don't want to fuck up the story. And we're like, dude, we have the full interview. We are more than willing to talk. We have more victims who are willing to talk. Silence.
Yeah. And I was in those group chats too. So they could have asked me anything that they wanted to.
Correct. Nameless says, to be honest, they need a full video to react to. They're not going to put much effort into making their own video. Well, I mean, there is a video to react. They're supposed to react to this video. This video is literally made to be reacted to. Like, it's even in the description. I put, this video is reaction bait. It's a reaction bait video, guys. It's designed to be reacted to. It wasn't designed for these commenters who are just watching it by themselves? No. Spencer, do you have any pets?
And honestly, it baffles me how few people read the descriptions on videos nowadays.
Yes. Dead Mouse, we did show Turkey Tom. We did. We contacted a lot of big names. I will at least say Turkey Tom has been more responsive than most.
Yes. Oh, someone asked me if I have any pets. Yes, I do. I have a dog that is half lab, half poodle named Baby, and then I've got a gray kitten named Lilith Hamantha, which shortens to Lil Ham.
Opinion on rats. I'm not a hater.
I love rats.
You love rats?
Love rats.
Aaron, I did not contact Psych2Go. I do not have contact with him. I mainly contacted people who I had their Discord, which included Corpse, by the way. So, God, it's been like 3.5 hours. I think that's a long enough stream.
I think so.
I think okay, this is your last opportunity, everyone. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you have concerns, please let us know now. I want to address everything in my follow-up. So, I'm sorry, Dead Mouse, but I need to go spend time with the dogs and get started on this follow-up. Opinion on the Palestine and Israel war. I put it in the video. I think a species that does shit like this ends up going extinct. That's my opinion on Palestine and Israel. They're both guilty for spilling the blood of children. So, can't say I'm like, can't say I'm a fan of the war. What about you, Spencer?
War should not be a thing.
Exactly. Especially like as technologically advanced as we are, we should have fucking figured out not starting wars like decades ago.
And we're the only animals that do start wars.
That's insane. Sorry, there's a lot of messages. God Cult for life. Appreciate it, Pandy. God Cult forever. Appreciate it, Zeno. Like Deadmau5 said, mutually assured destruction. Exactly. People look away at essay, animal cruelty, whole new story, so it's not your video. It is definitely one of the most algorithm unfriendly industries I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to be a YouTuber in this friggin' in this climate where no one wants to know about shit like this, but it is beyond important. Like, there are children suffering. We need to be doing something. Well, we need to be doing more. than what we're currently doing. Again, more build-up for the main video. Go old school and make flyers, make shorts, do as much as you can to draw attention to the content to come and make sure people know who God Cult is. Love that. Thank you. I will make sure. It'll be a face cam video, so everyone will know it's me. I feel as though people you've reached out to are going to be a lot less enthusiastic about supporting this because of the pick a side YouTube thing you did a while back. Maybe. Probably. I believe it kind of damaged your credibility. Well, shit needs to get done. Yeah.
Imagine if the video was called Life Sucks, Cults and Brainwashing.
Hey, maybe. Maybe I will do that.
Honestly, I'm down.
Another thing I've heard similar with Palestine Israel is no one cares until there's video proof of cruelty, which is so fucked up. I agree, dude. Like, do we literally need the video evidence of Camden abusing and exploiting hundreds of minors? Do y'all really need that before you start taking it seriously? Like, are multiple survivors and the evidence we have not enough? You really need us to show you what happened behind closed doors? You really think there's going to be video proof of that? But Caboose, you're right. It's true. Like, no one gives a shit until there's like, oh shit, I hear those screams. I see that all that bad-ish going on.
Mm-hmm.
But we will make do with what we have. And I think we have more than enough. There's a lot of interesting conversations going on.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head out now. Thank you all for participating. I appreciate the feedback and the honest, kind words. Spencer, do you have anything to say?
I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting this cause, and I love you all.
And I share those sentiments. Goodbye, y'all. Don't succumb to cult manipulations. And peace among you all. Bye, y'all. Sorry, Lando. No more questions. I'm tired and I want to go see my dogs. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.